Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I will say thank you for your patience over to the streaming. I think the topic for today is let's use the opportunity to wait for some. Yes, if you can hear me. So yes, so yes, yes. Hello, if you can hear me, I want you to say yes. Good. And if you can see the video, then I will be very pleased for you to say yes to. Can you see the video? Please see audio. Okay. You can see the video and everything is working very good. So we are on live. At the same time, we're using this opportunity to wait for others to come so that we can discuss because it's going to be a section whereby we're going to speak to everybody and people will use the opportunity to air their options, their choice, and question on possible solution of why businesses is not growing the way it's expected to be. And so there will be a strategic approach towards it. So thank you once more. I think I can see Favor is online. That's good. So okay, I'm doing that at the moment. Since you said I should share the link. I'm doing that. Thank you. Doing that at the moment. Yes, thank you once more. Waiting for others. Seizing the opportunity to share the links. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As we wait for others, thank you, thank you. Because we're going to explore why businesses fail. Thank you, thank you once more. As we are waiting for others to come in, to join. Thank you. Thank you. Some of our clients are from abroad. Thank you. It's getting better. So I'm sharing the link. I think we'll need some music at the background because it's a test run of everything. Two washing at the moment. It's good. It's good. That's very, very good. That was good. Let's wait for others because we really need to explore why businesses fail, which is paramount that we have to do it. What is it? Feel free to ask question. If you won't have any question to ask, feel very free to ask question. Somewhere out there beneath the purple sky, someone thinking of me and loving me tonight. Somewhere out there. As we're waiting for others, so let's be enjoying our music in the background. We'll find one another in that big somewhere out there. And even though I know how very far apart we are, there's a thing we might be wishing on the same bright star. And when night wind starts to sing a lonesome lullaby, it helps to think we're sleeping underneath the same big sky. Somewhere out there, if Lord can see us through, when we'll be together somewhere out there, come true. Everything we might be wishing on the same bright star. We'll wait for the next 8 minutes, then I will start my presentation. We'll wait for a few minutes and we'll start the presentation. Okay, I think I better do my live stream. Yeah, as the topic indicates, I think we'll be talking on the 7 reasons why the business is stronger. And I choose to do this live stream so that I could talk to stakeholders, individuals whose businesses are struggling at the moment, so that I will use opportunity to tell them the possible solutions and things that they will do to make their businesses better. Like one, if I will start, I would like to say what are businesses or what is a business. If you look at business tends to be a profession or a trade or an occupation. Yes, people look at it as a trade or as an occupation or as a profession. If you see it as a profession or as a trade, there are some passion that has to be on that trade. Because why they have to be a passion? Because one is your trade. Now the question is, you do your trading for you to make profit, for you to be known, for you to be better off in what you're doing. Then in most cases, it's not what you think it is. It doesn't come out how you want it to be, not because you don't have the intention of doing that. It's just because you're not putting the right resources in place to make it work good. For example, now, the objective of your business is to make profit, as I said earlier, because you are there to make profit and not to make loss. That is why you are running your business. But when you are running a business and you're not making a profit and it's not coming up the way it's to be, then you need to know there's a lack of some factors that have not been put in place. And what is these factors? These are some of the factors that could hold your business back. And that is what I will be discussing with you today. Because this would have been a two-way conversation whereby people will give their views, people will give their options, people will give people rooms to ask questions. Therefore, they should be able to treat some of their weaknesses or areas that they really want to improve on. Now, the objective there is, as I earlier said, is for you to make profit. But why is this profit not coming up the way you want it to be? Or why is it not growing the way you want it to be? or why the organization or the business is not taking the shape the way you want it to be, then you'll be looking at the attitude of you as a person, as an individual, or an organization doing the business. Because when you look at your attitude, you will not see if you are putting up your best practice or if you are just doing it, but these elements are not there. Because when these elements are not there, you are not bound to make profit. You are not bound to get that recognition. You are not bound to take that position that you want to take because that best practice has to be reflected there in the sense that what product are you selling? Is your product acceptable? Is it durable? Does it have a long lifespan in terms of the functionality? Those are some of the factors that you have to look before jumping into a product. That you want to sell a product, you have to know how does the product work? Is the product suitable? Is it a good product? Is it original? Is it something an individual or an organization or a community needs? Because there's nothing that is as bad than you getting a product and the product is not suitable and is not of standard the way you expected it to be. Well, first of all, I will say thank you to Flora T. I think Flora, there's a guest in the house. Flora T, thank you for joining in. Thank you, Flora. Oh, good. There's a guest in the house again, Demila Grace. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I must say thank you, Delena and Grace. Thank you. So what we're talking about is that I said like today we're talking about business. Why do businesses fail? So I was looking at it. Well, I said I put it. There are a lot of factors why a lot of businesses fail. But I decided to take 7 factors out of this so that I should be able to explain it into details. So I think I'll repeat myself again for some of our girls that have just come in, so they should be able to repeat. Yeah, I said the primary reason of business is to make profit. And why do we make profit in business? Because one is your profession, is your trade, and is your skill, and is your occupation. When you said this is your occupation, or is your trade, or is your skill, there's a tendency that there's that tendency, that possibility that you are doing this for a living. You are doing this to generate income. Yeah, that is your primary definition of you going into that business. Then the objective is that you want to make profit, you want to create that global reputation, and you want to grow better than where you are presently. So you want to have a competitive advantage over your competitors because definitely any business that you are doing at the moment or you intended doing or you're already in, there is already a other associate, other business partners or other individuals that are running in the light of that business. So indirectly, they are your competitors. At times, competitors are good in your business because why are they good in your business? You look at them to either grow. But in business, we refer to that as benchmarking. Or at times, you look at them to strengthen the areas where you are weak. But the question is now is that we know that your objective of getting into this business is to create that global awareness, is for you to make that profit, or is for you to have that stability in terms of your profession that you want to have. But the question is that why do some businesses struggle? Why do some businesses fail? That is a million question that we'll be looking at today. Now, I now look at that and I said, oh, there's something we call best practice. Best practice is the expectation of you as an individual or organizations to operate your business in a professional way that is expected for your business to be more effective or for your business to achieve its objective or goals that you derive in terms of your statement of purpose. Then why does most businesses doesn't achieve this? Those are the elements we'll be looking at. Because if you know your best practice, if you know your goal of doing the business is to make your profit, is to sell, please your customers, then why are you not making the profit? Why are you not getting that reputation that you expected to get? So I will now break those elements for you bit by bit, because that is one of the major objectives of me coming to make this video for you. And please, I would like you people online, so you can leave some comments if you can hear me very well, if the video is clear, or if my audio is clear, so that I won't be talking to myself, so that I can carry on, because I will be talking about the best practice now, things that is expected of you. So as I'm talking to you, for me to hear from you, respond, let me send right to the request to ask if you can hear me if I go on the elements, please. Hear me? Hear me? Hear me? Good. You're good. So as I'm waiting to hear from them, from Flora and Dumala, so I'm talking about the best part in terms of the attitude. Like now we're looking at some of the elements. The element now is one is attitude. One, as a businessman or as a businesswoman, you need to have a positive attitude towards your business. What is this positive attitude? Positive attitude is very broad in the sense that one, you have to be very, very friendly. You have to be accommodative, and you have to be tolerant, and you have to be patient, and you have to be disciplined, because you cannot do business and succeed in business when you lack these elements. Because one, if your attitudes are not positive in terms of you running a business, no matter how much you've invested in that business, you're not going to make profit, and you're not going to stay that long in your business. Because one, your customer relationship matters a lot, which come to your positive attitude, which come of you having a good attitude and ensuring that you are selling a product that is durable, that is affordable, and has good functionality. Because I won't come to your shop, I won't come to your website to buy a product today, and I know the product is not durable, the products are not good. I will not be coming tomorrow. But if I know what I've bought from you today is a good product that is durable and have a long lifespan and is genuine, the originality is there, I will not only stop coming, I will direct people to come and say, oh, come to this website, come to this company and get some product from them. So that is to say, as a business person, for your business not to struggle, for your business to grow, you have to ensure that the product that you are selling is durable, is affordable, is original, and is solid. Because if you lack this element on your product, it won't tell good about you. Then the other aspect I tend to break down again is has to do with your customer service. You have to be polite. You have to be very, very respectful. You have to be tolerant. And you have to be tolerant in the sense that you condone a lot of things. In addition to some of those elements that we have to look again, pricing method. One, it won't be good that you know you bought a product for £1, because I'm from London, from £1, if it's in Nigeria, £1, and you're selling it triple times for what you bought it. No, you should be fair in terms of your pricing. But there are ways for you to create that market awareness. You could start your business, for example, there's something we call in business management, we call it price penetration. That price penetration, in a sense, for example, you could buy a product for £1. Others are selling it for £2. You can sell it for £1.50. What are you doing? At this particular time, you are not making much profit, but what are you doing? You are penetrating into the market and you are creating awareness. Then at the time, systematically, you can increase your price. But it won't be good for you as a new trader or as a new organization that have not gotten a global recognition, that have not got a marketing recognition. Your presence have not been recognized, and you are taking advantage of pricing, putting a price that others cannot afford. Even those companies that have taken the shape, that have established themselves in the market, their price is even lesser than your price. Indirectly, you don't tend to grow. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that it is good to set price on your product. Then be fair with your price. It's better for you to go to the industry or to go to your manufacturers to seek for more products frequently than having products stock in your organization or in your shop or in your store or in your warehouse for years. You are not getting rid of them, Customers are not buying it because of your pricing system, or because of your huge price. So indirectly, your business will not tend to grow the way you want it to grow. So in a nutshell is put a price, set a price on your product that is suitable for your product. Don't be too greedy for price. Let your price be fair and let your product be a standard product. Indirectly, people will be motivated and will be pushed, will be compelled to buy your product. One, because of your product is good and the price is fair. Other factors we need to look at again, it has to do with your records and logs. What are your records and logs? Your records and logs there has to do with your effective recording. It has to do with your effective recording. Every £1 you sell, every money you sell in your shop, or you sell in your company, or you sell online, write it down. Any expense, write it down. At the end of the month, at the end of the week, at the end of the year, it tells you your inflow and outflow. It tells you your profit and your loss. It tells you your profit. Because if you don't have this documentation skill, you will not be able to know if you've made profit or if you've made loss. Why it is vital to have this skill is that it helps to keep your recording straight. Then addition to logs, log is not only your sales. Log is not only those that have not paid for what they bought. Logs or record is not on only product that you receive. Log is vital too to keep to your customer feedback. What is feedback? Feedback at times from customers could be positive or negative. You have to run with it. When it's positive, build up on it to improve it the more. When it's negative, improve it the more. Collect every information because they are vital. Because you won't say, oh, a customer said you didn't deliver that product on time. You won't log it down. Log it down. If a customer said, oh, your product is good, is of standard, log it down. Is good likewise. Because why? At the end of the week, at the end of the month, or at the end of the year that you are taking your stock, it will enable you to know what you've actioned in this regard. Then one other key factors that is really bringing businesses down has to do with your location. The location and environment that you situate your business is very, very paramount. Because if the location you put your business, or you open your business, or your business shops or stands are, it tends to have a drastic impact on your business. Because one, nobody can come to your shop when there's no space to park. Nobody can come around you when there is no place for them to be able to come and unload most of the things. Now, this logistic aspect has been managed now with the presence of innovative technology. What is innovative technology? The use of internet, the use of computer, the use of website. Now, a lot of business owners are not good, are not ICT illiterate, in terms of computer literate. If you don't have a website and you don't put your product online, you don't advertise your product online, how will customer comes to you? They won't come. So if you have a shop, if you have a shop, your shop is not located, is not situated where customers can see it. Advertisement is not properly done in your shop. It's a problem. Now, if you don't have a shop and you are trading online, your website is not visible. Your website is not secured. Your website is not designed to suit your product. Your website is not simple and easy to access. It could be an issue. All these things bring hindrances to business. So that's why it is advisable to put all this into consideration. You have to put them into consideration. Because one thing is to have a product. One thing is to have a good price. One thing is to make your product visible to the buyers or to your clients. So it's either you make it visible online due to this present innovative world, that your website should be functional, your product should be visible, the image you use on your product or whatever items you are selling or the services you offer should be clear and simple to understand. So it will attract potential customers to come to buy your product. That is where the presentation is. Your presentation has to be beautiful, has to be lovely, has to be attractive, has to be charming. It has to meet the needs of the customers. So when you look at that, is the key asset for your business to grow. Please, I understand most of you are listening. If you have any question, you can still write it. I will explain. Like Flora, you can ask if you have any question. Favor, Demola, you can ask any question. I'm here to explain it. I'm here to speak. Good. Then, in addition to that, too, we've talked about the presentation of your product. Then the other aspect you need to look at again is poor planning. You don't wait for your product to be exhausted from your warehouse, from your shop before you plan. You need to have a constant plan. You need to have plan in place. Oh, thank you. I think Fidelia, she's in at the moment. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. You need to have a constant plan in place in the sense that you know if this product runs out, there's an alternative product to replace it. Then you need to plan. You need to plan ahead by stocking your product and ensuring that these things are there. Then one other key aspect, again, we are looking at is one other key aspect we are really looking at that is putting a lot of people out in business has to do with the lack of resources. A lot of people tend to say, oh, I would have loved to go into business, but I'm unable to go into business because I don't have the resources, which has to do with the capital. No. Don't let the capital put you off. Capital should not be a factor to put you up of going into a business. Because first of all, yourself as an individual is a resources. You as an individual is a resources. So capital is not the first thing. That is where your planning comes from. When you have an effective planning, money is not the problem. When you have a good plan of business, a good business plan, a good statement of purpose, a good objective of your business, people tend to run with it with you. That is the first one. Then secondly, you can have money. If you don't have a good plan, it won't work. Then you will not spend the money wrongly on businesses that you will not make profit on. That is why planning is very, very effective. It's not that money is not good in business. It's good for you to have money, but you don't need to borrow money to start business. It is better to start small and grow and invest on it, or take loan to invest on it, but you don't take loan to start a business. Because one, you have to test run your business. That's where the planning has to come. You understand what I'm saying now? That's why the planning has to come. That's why your planning has to be very, very effective. Because once your planning is effective, indirectly, you've been able to mitigate your risk. When you mitigate your risk, you said, okay, there's no way I will fail, I will fall out of this business. Because why? Your business has already been planned effectively. And that is why I said it too. That is why I said it too on my previous. That's why I said it too. And the first element I said, what I was discussing, is that one, you are looking at planning. You are looking at the resources. So you now need to look at the product. As a client demanding this product, the location you are opening your business, are they driving? Do they have a driving demand for this product? Those are the things you have to look when you are planning your business. And when you put these elements in place, your business will tend to do very, very well. As I earlier said, your attitude matters a lot. You have to have a positive attitude to your business and to your customers. Then I said again, your customer feedback. Your customer feedback could be positive or negative. You have to run with it. You have to ensure you run with it. You take it very, very serious. Because if the feedbacks are positive, improve on it. If it's negative, work on the weaknesses to improve on it. You don't need to say, oh, because the customer said this, oh, you're not pleased with it. No, customers' feedbacks are vital. And that is why you have to take it very, very serious, because it's their money and their resources that you need to flourish your business. Good. Then addition to that that we have to look is, now what can we do? What can we do to put in place for our business to flourish the way we want it to flourish? One, there have to be an effective strategy to ensure that what we are buying is what is expected from our clients. We need to ensure that our products are well presented online or on our shop, is visible. It's better to spend more money on that to make your product visible online, to create online awareness, and deliver your product that is being ordered. In business, we call it just in time, JIT. As they request your product, deliver your product at the right time. You don't need to keep your product. They've ordered your product. You don't need to delay it, because the more you delay it, it doesn't give a good reputation to your organization. That is why you have to be committed to your business. Then the other aspect again is that people that are doing similar businesses like yours, benchmark them. What is benchmarking in business management? Ability for you to copy them in the areas that you're not doing well, to strengthen yours. Those are the factors you need to put in place. And if you are able to put these things in place, definitely you will make a positive profit, reputation, positive awareness in terms of your business. But when you overlook these factors, your business will tend to struggle. So if you look at this, this is the money there is not the problem, but it's your personality, is your drive, is your skill, is you as an individual. What have you put in place? What structure, what attitude do you have for your business to be effective? Good. So I will pause for 1 or 2 minutes so that I can take some questions so that I can explain. If any of you have questions, you can write, then I can explain. So far, thank you for listening. I'm very grateful you are there so that I can go to the next stage. If you have any questions, feel free to write, feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask questions. Then please don't forget to click the like, subscribe, add comments. Feel very free to do that. Then ask question so that I can go to the next stage. Flora, do you have questions? Favor, do you have any question? Please don't forget to give thumbs up. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to drop your comments. the Onila and the house, don't forget to ask a question. So we can carry on. Good, good, good. Okay, good. Then now, if you have no question, if you have no question, we'll be looking at factors you need to consider for this to work effectively for you. One, we've succeeded today in talking about what business is, the objective of business, the best practice of business, element to be considered for your business to sustain is growth and not to struggle to grow. We should not forget that fact that in any locality that you want to do business, there are some factors that needs to be considered. I just want to put the light right. I think the light. There are some factors too that we need to consider too. Like now, you're talking about this element. There's something we call pestle element. What is pestle? Before you go into any business in any geographical location, you have to look at the P there. I think pestle is, let me bring that for pestle so I can get it here. Yeah. The P there stands for the political, while the E stands for the economical, and the S stands for the social factors, and the T stands for the technological factors, and the E stands for the environmental factors, while the L stands for the legal factors. Now, why are these elements important? They are important in the sense that one, you cannot invest in any country, in any location, when the political factors are not being put into consideration. I guess this light is okay. Is it okay? This is good. When the political factors are not put into consideration. What are these political factors? These political factors, you can look at it in a very broad way, but I will bring it down to the basic element in between of these factors. One, how stable is that country is that you want to invest? Are their laws suitable to your business? What are their taxation policy? What are the government regulations? You have to look at all this. Because if you don't look at all this and you jump into that country or you jump into that location or into that region you want to do business, indirectly you will have problem. Because a lot of people, oh, thank you, Fidelia. A lot of people have this problem because what they do, they go into countries to invest. A lot of people say, I'm going to Dubai, I'm going to US, I'm going to London to invest. Yeah, it's good to go there to invest. It's good to choose the to invest. Like I live in United Kingdom. But the question is the country politically okay? Are they geopolitical okay? What is the government taxation policy? What are the laws and restrictions of you running a business? Those are the things you must consider. Then if you are looking at the economical factors, what are their exchange rates? You must look at that. Because if you are bringing money to London, for example, to come and invest, and you convert your money, all your money into pounds, and all your millions of naira or money you've converted has turned into a stipend in pounds, it does not worth it. Because either you have to look at the exchange rate. So you must look at that. Is it flexible? Is the economy open? What is the interest rate? Is there money in circulation for people to come and to be able to buy your product? Those are the factors you need to look. The social factors too is the product you are coming to sell. Though, for example, London is a multinational system is multicultural, whereby people from different ethnic group diversities are here living here. The product you want to come and sell, or you tell us selling in England, if you want to take England as your location, is it acceptable? Those are the factors you need to look. What is the social attitude of the people to your product? What are their mode of payment? Are they friendly? Is your product in the trend of what they want? Those are these factors you need to look at. The technological aspect again too is that yes, now this present the innovative technology have taken over the world. That is fine. But the question is, it has taken all over the world. Where you are going to invest, are they good with computers? Are they computer literate? What is their innovative technology skill? So you will not know if you will give them card reader for payment. You will not know if you will be securing your website to enable them to pay for your product. You will not need to know if they are familiar or even good or know how to use the PayPal, because you must put these factors into place. Then you will not need to know if all your product has to be showcased online, because technology has made this world a global village, whereby anywhere you are in the world, once you are connected on the internet, once you have the internet facilities, you are meant and you are able to see all products anywhere and any part of the world that you are, which is a key factor. The other one again is the environmental factor. The environmental factors. Now you are looking at the environmental factors. What are you looking at the environmental factors? You are looking at, is the environment safe? Is it safe? Is it suitable? Is it okay for your product? Is it okay? Those are the things that you need to look. Is it free from natural disaster? Because you don't need to go to a place, build a big mansion, set big project tomorrow. Like for example, I don't want to call some countries that are known for earthquake and everything that you invested on crutch. Those are things you need to look before you now be looking at the legal aspect of it, the mode of registration, the taxation system, their human right law, and their employment law, if it's suitable for you to be able to come into business. So once you are able to put these factors in place, the sky is your limit. The sky is your limit, because you must put these factors and each element in place. The political factors is vital. The economic factor is vital. The social aspect factor is vital. The technological aspect is vital. And the environmental factors is vital as compared to the legal aspect. So once you reiterate this back to the factors why business struggle and fail, you will now see observe that a lot of business today fail because these factors were not put into consideration. Was not put into consideration, coupled with the fact that your objective of your business was not defined, and your best practice and your ethical practice was not put into practice in terms of your positive attitude, getting a suitable product, giving a quality service, have strong customer service, have a suitable pricing system, and your recording and documentation process has to be effective. And your location and environment have to be suitable in line with the product that you want to invest on. So these are the factors that you need to put into full consideration. Once more, I will still give some of you the opportunity to ask question. If you have any question, I will still give you the opportunity to subscribe, to share, and to give me your time. But that gives us the drive. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So wait. Feel free to ask question. Feel free to ask question. So we can feel very free to ask question. I'm all here for you. Feel free to ask your question. 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 Feel free to ask your question because in a few minutes time we'll be wrapping up. We'll be wrapping up. And my next clip, we'll be wrapping up. And my next clip, we'll be looking at factors. So I'll put it online. I will showcase that on time for people to be able to come to share their views, make comments, and everything. I hope people can hear me anyway. Good. Once more. Can you hear me? I'm very grateful for your time. Yeah. Feel free to ask questions because in the next 8 minutes we'll be rounding up because it's a 1 hour stream. Yeah, so feel free to ask questions. Yes. I think there are some topic more that I will be exploring. One is the impact of Western world to multicultural individual or migrants. Then secondly, too, I'll be exploring a topic too, why do marriages fail? We'll be looking at that. Why do marriages fail globally? And what single mom are passing through? I will put all on my blog. Subscribe, share, like, and I'm very grateful for your participation. Feel free to add your comments. Feel free to like. Feel free to subscribe. Go to my YouTube page and subscribe. There are a lot of topics there that I've explored. I've talked about stress. I've talked about finance. I've talked about a lot of topics there. Feel very free. Feel very, very free. And I will use the opportunity to say thank you to Fidelia. I will say thank you to Flora. I will say thank you to Dolinda, Krista. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will say thank you to Favor. I will say thank you to others. I've not been able to mention their name. Thank you. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. Help to share. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you for saying that. I got a text message for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, I took my first degree in business management. Then I did my master's in leading and managing within health and social care. Then I did my MBA in business administration. My pathway there was on health and social care, and my PhD is on leadership that I'm exploring at the moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's an asset for us to share ideas, to rub our mind, because we have to make a significant impact in terms of our business and how it will grow, and it must grow because we cannot fail. But at this particular time now, we need to take advantage of the innovative technology that is presently out there for us to use it to equip our business and to ensure that the best of our business is being inspired. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Feel free, feel free. You can always call. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Moderator. Thank you. So, is anybody still in the house? Thank you. 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 Feel free. Subscribe. Bell me. Comment. Thank you. 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 So we use opportunity to end the live stream now. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for being there. Thank you. Some people are still coming in. Thank you for participating. In a few minutes, we'll be rounding up. Your comment is highly needed. Your time is needed. Subscribe. Click your notification button. Go to my YouTube page. Take advantage of it and be blessed. My background degrees in all this area is to help people in terms of business and for us to do very well. Thank you. Thank you for your positive comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will always put my topic ahead for you. Feel very free. Ask questions, share, talk, ask questions, share. Feel free, ask questions and share. Thank you. And the next 2 minutes will be rounding up. Thank you. Thank you. So I said we shouldn't round up. We round up because of time today. Those people have to have time, rest, and prepare themselves for tomorrow work. Thank you. So I think we'll be calling it a day now. Thank you for being there. Thank you and bye. Bye for now. Add your comments, subscribe, give your thumb and share. Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye. Bye. See you. Feel this. See you. See you. See you. Bye.